For example, check it. Next way is observe. I want to write Django view function instead of HTTP response. What I want to do? Yes. JSON response directly. Because in first program, I am sending HTTP response directly. I can store it into variable first program. I can store it into response directly. I'm returning HTTP. Same, you can return JSON response directly. So here, go to the again views.py file. Come to here. Go to the user. Now copy, paste. I have to take in JSON view 2. JSON view 2 I can provide it there. Inside remove all these nonsense. This content type all are not required. Mari HTTP response means I am importing HTTP response, but JSON response also you can import it. What is the statement? From Django dot HTTP. HTTP import. What it is? JSON response. Next. Sir, EMP data is available there. I want to return. What I want to return? Directly you can return JSON response here. What is the JSON response? EMP underscore data. Now content type all are not required. Previously check it. Sir, dinki difference you can check it. Previously dictionary I can convert it to JSON data and sending through HTTP response. I'm given JSON data content type. Now directly JSON response with the help of dictionary I'm passing. Create one URL. URL come to here. Declare API JSON 2. JSON view 2. Save this. Check the server. Server is okay, fine. Give the here JSON 2. Am I getting it or not? Yes. So directly you can send JSON format also. So the first function I created normal view function and sending HTTP response. Second one, Django function HTTP response with JSON data. Third one I can provide Django view function to send JSON response directly. But it is available in the latest versions, sir. JSON response. In old versions, it is not there. In these two approaches, which one is the best one? JSON, second one is the best approach. This one is the, we have to convert this one into that and everything will be, because this is the old approach. Anywhere it is supported. In the latest version, that is not recommended. Second one is the most used one. Sir, it is not compulsory to send Python dictionary. Where? Now. Sir, now, up to now, I'm getting everything fine. In urls.py, what I created? 3 URLs I created. This is the all URLs. First one, second one, third one. Fine. Up to here, okay. As why I'm converting JSON, why I need to forward JSON object means now the story came into picture. Observe carefully. Sir, you did application. What is that application? Django application is ready. End user sending the request through HTML. the API, first one, second one, third one. But now your partner application is maybe if it is Python, how to send request from Python to Django application. Suppose if it is HTTP response, Python not able to understand. Compulsory can pass JSON object only. JSON data already stored in the dictionary. From there I can read. Suppose tomorrow some another person using which one? Java application. Someone using iOS application. Someone is using Android application. So if end user send request, I'm getting it fine. But now my requirement, I can write Python program. I will send request. I want to get the response. That is the third party application. How can I access it? Using API, not REST API. REST API means I want to implement API in REST. Actually, I am not installing REST framework. Later on, I will install. These are all my own APIs. Without REST, I am creating API. Sorry, now observe carefully. Now, my requirement is I want to communicate my Python application. Communicate with Django application. But the Python file is required. You have to create a file. Create a file. Name your wish. I want to give test.py. Where you have to create? In where? Anywhere you can get your wish. D drive, F drive. But current project in Python file populate.py. Where we created populate.py in the project folder only. Same in the project level you can create. What is your project name? Without rest. Ante, sir, come here. Sir, carefully project level means idi app. Idi project. Don't create here. Main project folder here. Right click. What to do? New file. Python file. Name your wish. Test.py. Sorry, I created. Now, my requirement is that is the Python application. From Python application, I want to give HTTP. So, the common language between application is HTTP only. But common sending message should be JSON. For example, at the time of sending, if you are sending this response, Python can understand? No. It will give left and right. Which response you can send? You can send this one or else this one. Because these two are JSON data. Check it here. This is HTTP response. This is JSON response. This is JSON response. Okay, done. Now, come to the here. So there is one module is there. That module name is request. Module is required because to send the HTTP response from the Python file, you have to install it. Pip install, not request, requests. Yes, come to here. Now, ikkada CLS. Sir, what it is? Pip install request. Yes, installed. Yes, already installed. Okay, done. Come to the test.py file. What is the module name? Import. What it is? Request is a predefined module. I want to give base URL. Sir, this is just variable. Anything you can give. What is the base URL? Your server IP address. Is it server address or not? Take this. This is the base URL. Yes, in single quotes, you can give that base URL. For this base URL, What is your endpoint? Endpoint means at the time of accessing, what is your API? Ante URL. What URL? API JSON. This is our endpoint. Yes, very good. API JSON. I'm given. Now, I want to get the response equal to. Sir, what is the module name? Request dot. What is the command? Get. Because get URL. What URL you can require? What URL? Base URL plus what it is? Endpoint. And the total I command make it as a one URL. That is the provided response. Now, I want to print what it is? Response dot. We have to go with JSON. Now, sir, I'm printing response dot JSON I can provide it there. Check it carefully. What is the meaning means that HTTP response, whatever is there, it is converting to the JSON. Now, run this one. My program is available D drive. 1 minute. CD REST API kada. REST API inside without REST py test.py. Am I getting data or not? Which one I'm running? Python. But I'm getting JSON data. For example, you can ask type. You comment it. So, sir, my HTTP response. Sir, what is this response? Is it HTTP response or not? That is converted into the JSON object. Now, what is the type? What is the type, sir? Dictionary type. For example, you don't convert to JSON. Don't convert. You can ask directly. What you can ask? Response. What is the type of response? Please tell what is the type of response? HTTP. Check it. Idigondi. Request dot model dot response. Ante what it did here? My HTTP response I am converting into the JSON object. JSON object type is dictionary. Key value pairs. That is the meaning of line number 5. If it just your understandable purpose. No. Sir, response dot JSON converted. Now stored into data. What is the type of data? Dictionary. Dictionary or not? Yes. This response I am converting into JSON stored into data. Now I access one by one. Print. Sir, where I am taking the data? I am taking data from which application? Django application. Because it is a Django application. Star with some 30. Okay, print. I want to print. What I want to print? Employee number. How to get the employee number? Data of, because it is a dictionary. Key I am passing. Next. Name. Next. Sal. Next. Address. Now employee name. Employee. Sir, is it total Python program or not? Yes. By using Python program, I am getting total data. So, how it is possible? Because of that API. It will print HTTP response. If you are not converting, my Python program not able to understand the data. So, common messaging format is what it is? Only JSON format only. So that is the story. Are you getting it? Simple confusion. Sir, first thing we know, starting basic things, we know these things already. How to create a view function, how to send the response. Second new thing is, I converted by using dumps. One dictionary I'm converting into the JSON. I am sending. Instead of HTTP response, third way, I am sending directly JSON response. But it is a Django application. How can I communicate Python to Django? Request. So I created file, test.py file. In test.py file, I am written completely this Python code. Import request, base URL, JSON object. Request.get URL. Response.json. I am converting into the JSON. It is a Python code na. CC Amit. In that dictionary to JSON, I am converted, but here I am given HTTP, HTTP response. That's why I'm type of response. Am I showing not? Am I displayed here? What is that? HTTP. This HTTP response converting into JSON, man. See this code here. Request dot get. What is the base URL? HTTP. This HTTP response. Here I am printing line number 7. What is the type of response? It is a models. What it is? Request dot HTTP response. It is a that one I am converting into JSON dictionary. From there key value pairs. That's why I'm printing it. Go once converted JSON. Without conversion, it is HTTP. In that Python Django, I converted means the dictionary format not able to understand by Python program. That's why in Django, I converted a common message format. What it is? JSON format. Once I'm reading by using Python, it is HTTP response. It is that response I'm converting to JSON. This one because Python Django common conversion message format is JSON. Yes, again, once we're reading data from that Django server, we are getting HTTP response. I converted to JSON object. Python application can understandable only JSON objects. So, the story of FBV, function based view. Getting clear? Thoda. Practice it, then you will get clarity. ఇంకా సినిమా చాలా ఉంది, జస్ట్ ఇట్ ఈస్ ట్రైలర్ ఓన్లీ. ఇందులో ఆల్రెడీ 80% you know. Only the thing is this one only new thing. How to write Python program communicated to the Django application, new thing. Remaining all the things are, you know, already you practiced all these things. Starting things are, you are practicing already. HTTP response and all those. But second new thing, instead of that, you are converting dictionary to JSON format. That you have to send it to application. Slowly practice it, you will get it. First program na, in the Django first class, we are getting difficulty. Slowly practicing. Slowly you are practicing. 35 projects nearly you completed. So it's become very easy. Same here also. First program, little bit difficult. Second, third, fourth, it will come hands-on experience. Now you are telling Django, start project, admin, py, manage.py, make migrations, models. Slowly practicing, you will get it everything, no problem. So that is function based view. Can I go with CBV? Class based view. Class based view means simple, everything available there. We can use it. Get, put, yesterday I'm given na. Get, post, put, patch, delete. That commands we can use. So function based views, everything we have to write our own. Sir, if we don't send view in JSON format, but and read data from server using JSON. Not possible. Amit, if we are not sending JSON format, Python not able to understand HTTP. No chance. Mari why I am converting JSON? Sir, ikkada observe cheyandi jagattaga. What I am using here? Which API? API JSON I am using normal API. Normal API means it is the HTTP. Python not able to understand. So compulsory you are reading JSON because 3 URLs I mentioned. Which what it is? Check it carefully. API, API JSON, API JSON 2. Can I use API JSON 2? Yes, because that is also written JSON object. Python can understand. Now check it. Ekkada API JSON 2. Just understandable purpose. I will change the salary. 12,000 kada. I can make it as a 18,000. Bunny. Now check it carefully. It is JSON 2 view. Yes. Server is okay. Yes, fine. Now go to here. Pivot test.py. Am I getting bunny details or not? So you can send normal API. It won't take. So compulsory you can send JSON object only. That is the story. Amit. Next cinema. You have to go with what it is, class based view, CBV, to send JSON response. So real time instead of function based view, class based views are more powerful. We never use function based views at the time of API calls. At the time of API calls, class based views are suitable and more used one also. Class based means I'm not talking about Django. To create API calls, then you can go to the class because I'm sending which response? JSON. Previously FBV, function based. Now class based view will send JSON object. This is the most powerful when compared with function based view. But normally in Django, FBVs are more powerful than CBV. But to generate API calls, this is the main important. In real time, everyone using class based views. So now I created one class. Any name you can give, but every class based view in Django should be extends. There is one class is there. What is the class? View class. And once you declare class, compulsory what is the parent? View. View is the parent. It represents అది ఎక్కడో ఏదో ప్యాకేజ్ లో ఉంటది. It present in the package. What is the package? View class available which package? Already we are using this one, list view. View is available django dot views dot. We remember this one. Previously we are using django.views.generic. Inside, all views are available there. Sir, for example, if it is a function based view, how we can write code? Assume function based view aithe once I click on so and so button, if request equal to post, do something code. If request equal to get, do something like that. We are writing the code in our childhood. If request dot method equal to post, aithe you have to do some activity. Do this activity ante display the form, read the data, save something we are doing. No. Elif, if request dot method equal to get aithe do some activity, like that we are using. But in case of class based view, what to do? This type of is not there. Suppose I created a class, any class name you can take it, JSON CBV. What is the parent? View is the parent. That class any name you can go. Just I'm given JSON class based view. Inside view compulsory, because just I'm telling na Django class should be extended which class? View class. Then you have to import this package. Sir, internally you don't use your methods. The method should be, what is the method? Get. Inka SDM telling na post. After that port, patch, delete. These methods only we can override. That is, you have to declare. So come to here. So this is views.py. This is one function. Okay. This is second function. This is third function. What I was doing is, don't take function. What I have to take? Class. What is the class name? Any name you can give. JSON CBV. Inside, what is the class? View. Is it available? View? No, because what is required? Yes, from Django, not HTTP, generic views. Django views dot generic import. What I want to import? View. Then it is available there. View class. That is the parent. This is the child. Completed. Now declare a function. Def. What is the function? First function. Get. Get meaning, what is the meaning of the get? Yesterday we are telling to retrieve the data. Get. Inside I want to provide that method. What is the first argument? Self. Second argument is request. Third argument. So these are not mandatory. If you have, you can provide. What is the meaning of star? Single star, double star, already you know. Single star means variable length of positional arguments. Double star means keyword. That last two are optional, not required. Suppose tomorrow if you want to pass any value, you can pass it. But self compulsory, because it is an instance method, current class object. Request compulsory, because I am getting some request, I will send the response. Now take the dictionary. There is a dictionary. Copy. Here, paste it. Yes, sir, no. Sir, chudandi previous ki ippudiki difference enti? This is a function, but now this is a class. This is the parent class. Get method, self variable, request variable, and dictionary. Simple, you have to do what to do? Return. What do you want to return? JSON response. Completed. What you can pass? EMP underscore data. Completed your story. Previous both are same only, but previously only function. Ippudu where? No. Because this is the function calling na. Function can return value. No. Class name dot. Then how it is written? If you return outside, no. Within the function, you can return that get function return response or not. Yes. Sorry, but Angel, what to do next? Create URL for your class. Go to URLs. What I want to do here? Copy, paste. JSON CBV. API JSON CBV. Views dot. What is our class name? JSON CBV. But have you remembered? It is a class name. Class name with angel dot as underscore view. This class will be converted to function based. Extra padindi antunnadu ekkada line number. Okay. Sir, have you remembered in our class based I am telling you class can be converted to function based. Now save this story completed. ఇప్పుడు ఏం చేయాలి నెక్స్ట్ test.py ఇక్కడ ఏం ఇవ్వాలి what I'm given API name JSON CBV, that is my endpoint. Test.py, give this endpoint. Save. Check the server position first of all. Any API. Now run your program. Sir, change data. Just understandable purpose only I am changing. In views.py, idigo bunny kada. I am given as a Winnie. Okay, just only output understandable purpose. 15,000. Save. Come here. Run this. Perfect. Which one came? 102 Winnie 15,000 at Rabbit. Came not came. Chunde first one normal JSON API. Second 2. Idi ippudu third by using class based view. I am declaring. This is the class based view. I am sending the request. That is the way of copy. Ekkada IPA mano? Yes, class based view. Inside views.py. You can generate this. Next, urls.py. Create URL. Yes, give this URL, sir. After that, angel inka test.py lo change endpoint. URL change ante. Then run it. Endpoint you can change. JSON BBB copy. Yes. Next simple. Run test.py. You will get the response. The story. Easy? No. Very easy, na? It's very simple only. Slowly practice it. Can I go one more example? No? No, yeah, it's very simple only. Don't think too much difficult. Very easy. Actually, nothing I'm doing. Just declaring dictionary, calling, printing data. How dictionary data printing? Same I did only. What is the complexity here? I created dictionary. I'm printing only. I'm not written any logics here. Yeah. Yes. Every language, different APIs are there. Suppose if it is a Java application, different API will be, we have to implement it. This is Python purpose. I'm implemented API. Python program wants to communicate this API. Okay. Java, no, Mali again, different API is there. Java developers will take care about those things. Because we don't know Java, na, every application separate APIs are required. Nirankar. Certainly, these two you can practice it. Next, I will give one more example. After that, I will go with mixins. Anyone heard about this word, mixin? But that is also some complicated is there. Very, very, this one mixins. You know, what is mixin? Gayanan. Sir, do you know this one? Mixed in. Mixed wala. Suppose in villages, doodh wala came. He can buy 1 liter of doodh, but he can make it as a 2 liter, 3 liter, 5 liters. How it is possible? By mixing water. Yes, sir. No. You can buy the ghee shops. They mix it with dalda. Original ghee they never give. They mix it with dalda. Compulsory. You can buy oil packets. They are mixing some different oil. Some local brands are there. In that local brands, they can mix the dog oil, that one, this one, everything. Recently in Hyderabad, one biryani point, they can find out, they can seize it. They are not using this oil. General, we are using sunflower oil. Na? In that, some guys mixing palm oil. Some guys are mixing different oil. That hotel wala mixing, they are taking dog bones are there. Na? For that, they are preparing oil. That oil they are using. Some hotels, do you know, instead of mutton pieces, they are mixing dog pieces. That restaurants also seized. Dog. Ayo, seriously. Do you know somewhere else in Hyderabad itself only, there is one tea shop is there. They are using tea powder. Na? That is not original tea powder. They are also taken from dog bones are there. Na? With that mixing, they are taking the tea powder also. This type of mixed things are there, yes. But we don't know. Happily we are peeing chai and we are eating biryani. Once they are giving TV news, Amma, we eaten already there, but it is not a mutton dog. Like that is called as mixed. Yeah, correct only. Yes, sir. Yes. So many times, sometimes whenever ride is happened, they can seize it. They are doing this type of activities only. And once it is seized, they can open with some new name. Sure. దీనిలో చెప్పలేం ఏదైనా కలపచ్చు సార్. once it is mixed, we are not able to identify. Do you know, recently we are buying biryani rices na, in that they are mixing China rice, basmati rice. In basmati rice, it's not original. Do you know China rice? China rice will be like small, what it is, plastic. Plastic. They are mixing that one. So we are not able to identify once it is mixed. Same here also, we are using mixing classes. Tomorrow I will tell that story. Online guys, bye everyone. Tomorrow we will continue. Okay, please practice it.